All right, how we all doing tonight? Or it could be a nice afternoon for you, or even morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to a later One Piece stream, but we are still here nonetheless. Again, hope everyone's having a nice time. Everyone's having a good day. Today, we have chapter 1182 of One Piece, of the Elbaf arc, continuing on with the current Emu conflict, and I imagine in this chapter, soon to be, will be the Luffy and Emu conflict. I would be shocked if he's not in this chapter, meeting Luffy. I would even be greatly shocked if we don't get any Emu content this chapter, but it's Oda, and he has had tendencies in the past to also do that, where it's like, oh yeah, we're not going to follow up. It's like, thanks, Oda. Thanks. Because I didn't want to, continue with the main plot point. Let's go over to, something random. Like, let's say we'll go to, Chopper right now. It's like, okay. But we should get some more Emu stuff this chapter. I'm expecting a lot of fighting, maybe some more lore stuff. I do know after this, we are going to be on break. Again, it's that time of year where Oda stacks his own personal breaks, the magazine breaks, holiday breaks. Then he takes his own, I gotta take another extra break. It's this strep of the year, early on through January into May, where it's just like, oh God, we are struggling. Well, hopefully, when he comes back, that typically will give us a pretty good reveal. Hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed. But yeah, so we're going to get in this chapter, and if everyone's here, we'll discuss a little bit. I might meander over to the Cole stream if it's still live. I think it is. So if you want to hear more of my opinions outside of here, go check out that stream. Go support Cole. He's always a good guy when it comes to his One Piece streams. But yeah, let's get this ball rolling. So again, as always, we are reading off of TCB scans. You guys will have the link to the chapter A if you're watching or reading live with me here in the chat. And then, of course, if you're a VOD Gang member, hey, VOD Gang, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice time. Remember, you guys have the link in the description down below. So, without any further ado, not too much introduction right here. Time for, oh, hold on. JoJo's, boom, get off, and there we go. There we go. I've seen the Elbaf. I've seen the that was a fucking Freudian slip right there. I've seen the Elbaf anime so far. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have some, opinions on some of the direction of what they're doing, but overall, it is incredible. It is incredible. Mainly the automatic stuff from the Elbaf stuff is just the sound effects. The sound effects and the pacing. Wow, it's so much better. But yeah. Also, I did hear the news of the Wit Studio adaptation is finally getting some more concrete dates in and information. We are going to have a total of 7 episodes that will be releasing, I think, sometime in 2027. I think it's early 2027. It will be released all at once, though, on Netflix, so... But, they were like, all right, we'll give you JoJo's, but One Piece, you guys gotta fucking pay for that shit. It's like, okay, fair enough. There's an equivalent exchange afoot here. I'll take JoJo's over the One Piece. The One Piece. I'm excited. I believe they are doing new voice actors, or they have alluded to doing new voice actors, and the voice actress of Luffy has even made it publicly known, yes, it's time to get new voice actors. Now, will that mean, with this new show that has 7 episodes through, I believe, the entirety of the East Blue. I think they're doing 50-something chapters for 7 episodes. So that's clocked in at 300 minutes per the entire season. Depending on how good it is, A, will they continue? They've talked about that before. And then B, if they do continue and they are genuinely hey, I'm getting used to the new VA, it is what it is. We're seeing it with Frankie's VA. From Egghead Island. These guys aren't getting any younger, so there's a good chance you're probably going to have the new crew of voice actors that are doing the One Piece adaptation. They might eventually move over to the actual ongoing original anime just to cover because, things happen. I hope that doesn't happen. We can at least get the majority of the crew of voice actors to stick around till the very end. That's the hope. That's the dream. Maybe if Izuki Yao maybe can record something as Frankie for, like, you know, something important later on the line. Just something, I don't know. But, you know, that's one of those things that we're going to have to, like, realize with this new continuation of the anime. If they do well, it's a stepping stone for the voice actors. But anyway, I've heard about that news. Very excited. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully the art, direction, everything just blows it out of the water. It's going to be quote-unquote more faithful to the manga, so we'll see where that goes. Okay, that's that. Here we go. Chapter 1182, Zaza. Okay. But it has a star, so that probably means there's a translation thing going on here. And look who it is. We haven't seen this bud in, like, a hot second. It's Fujitora. Fujitora slurping on, soba? Maybe? Or maybe just ramen? But he's slurping on ramen, some kind of noodle, with, I think, a fox and a tanuki in the background. Zaza is translated is the Japanese onomatopoeia for heavy rainfall. Oh, November rain. November rain, anyone? Yes. Check out the JoJo's Part 9 reaction that we did this week, and we'll be continuing it up with fully getting caught up next week. So stick tuned to that. Cover request is by Tosoki Zao. Isho savoring a carefully prepared bowl of udon. Oh, of course. You know, it's Oda. It's Oda. He and, you know, Oden, of course, udon are going to be the main ones. Yeah. That makes more sense. Isho savoring a carefully prepared bowl of udon made by a fox and a tanuki. Well, that's nice. That's very nice. So, after Loki has delivered the Throwheim, how is Emu going to go from here? I think he's gonna, like he's been doing, honestly. He's gonna show, like, hey, not bad, kid. Here's 55% of my power now. Just get ready. Just get ready. Like I showed in my take with the Emu deserves to get credits short. Go check that out on the channel. Emu has shown, and even before then, deserved to get credit. But now it's actually in real time that we're seeing it. Emu was hit by Loki's Throwheim, but ... I still feel his presence. Bro, again, size inconsistency. God, what's the squirrel's name? Ragnar? Ragnar was not that big. Ragnar was not that big last time. I'm too big to keep track of him properly. And again, there we go. He's tired. He's not fully healed just yet. He is not fully healed just yet. He's tired. He's beaten. And to be fair, he also did get a couple injuries on him. Nidhogg. To think thou and I would meet again in the world. Traitor. Traitor? On some Star Wars shit? Traitor! You blasphemous. You betrayed the order. Okay. How so? How so? Explain. There is the idea that Emu might have been on the crew with Joy Boy. And there is the idea that there was maybe a potential traitor with Joy Boy. But you assume it would be Emu. Well, again, we'll see. So Loki's flying overhead. Storm clouds are brewing. Emu affix themselves with his wings and tail. His awesome, godly, I was going to say katana. Oh, my God. Naginata long staff weapon. Again, he's also tired, too. Snow. Of course. Ragnar. Lightning is born from colliding ice. Is it? In this universe? Lightning's born from colliding ice? What kind of fucking lore is that? Is Enno an ice user by that logic? Excuse me? I'll have to see the official on that one. That's weird. Lightning is born from colliding ice. Together, thine synergy is exponential. Okay. They were a tag team at one point, so. Ragnar, thou art as I remember thee, waiting all this time for a new master. Bro, dude, he's been waiting. So, okay, the fact that he is saying Nidhogg and Ragnar, it's been a long time. So there's could be implications on the timeline where the God of War, maybe that Nika, if it is Joy Boy, or if it's not Joy Boy, it is the Nika, the first Nika, the original, the entity. Where do they fit on the timeline? Where do they fit on the timeline? And until Emu Moo shows that they have like another personality or an entity inside them, this could change how we perceive the World 1, World 2 dynamic. How nostalgic, he says with a smile. And of course, Ragnar, the little, squeak sound effects here. Ragnar the Hammer. The mythical squirrel fruit model Ratataskar. Okay, this is very interesting. So, people were raising debates. If we go back to Emu's panel, when he was revealed, to touch down, what did his panel say? What did his little index card say? The world creator, one of the first 20 ability devil's fruit. And I'm pretty sure that follows track into the official, the Viz. That's the same kind of format as the Elders. Now, they do give this disclaimer here, that right in the bottom. There's a translation note that Akuma Devil is written here entirely in katakana, whereas it's typically written as kanji for normal devil fruits. So there is a little disclaimer there about it being special. The other ones, as far as I know, they don't have that. The Gorosei. But we're getting also this unique kind of wrapping, again, that the Elders have around their text box. Not you, Lure Mysteries. Versus what we got here, which is more stereotypical of devil fruit reveals. This typical outline box, and also it's what we get when we have like bounties being revealed. Like if you go to like in story. Yeah, like even like the fake ones. Even the fake ones are like the comedic stuff like after Dressrosa. This is the type of text box we usually get for this kind of stuff. Devil fruits and their bounties. But Emu and the Gorosei, if you go to their text box, it is not the same. It could just be a style to give them more weight. It could be. Oh, excuse me. No, actually, they have like completely different text boxes, even towards like Emu. Even compared to Emu, they have different text box. But again, it's still not the ones that we usually see. So that's yet again another sign that Emu's thing's a wee bit weird, a wee bit special. And yet, again, Ragnar now is proven to be a mythical fruit model. So how many is that now? Holy shit. How many is that? That's not, I think that might be more than the Logias. But then also, was he always a mythical fruit user, or did he become one? Because that was also a theory. Mythical squirrel fruit model Ratataskar. Squeak. Squeak. He, like, holds out his hands like he's unleashing an ice wave of frost. Okay, let's do it, Loki, he says. He makes an ice ball. Then Loki charges up, I think, a thunder roar over here. Ragnar, 5 arrows. I mean, there's more than 5, but okay. He has an ice lightning bombardment over here. Interesting. Why is ice and lightning so important? I don't know. Big Mom, where are you at in the arc, big woman? Let's go. I thought you were coming in. There's an entity that's draped in black that's in your spot for the arc. What happened? Hello? I'm very sorry that I couldn't join you during the Emu's unveiling. It's okay, Big Mom. I know you're somewhere more important dealing with stuff, so you do you. You do you, Big Mom, but I am expecting you to come back if you wish to unveil yourself again. But welcome to the stream nonetheless, Big Mom. Welcome. Anyway, so yeah, lightning-ice combination. Very interesting. What the fuck? He made a galactic donut like he's a Gotenks. Galactic donuts. He made a huge version of his ring. Oh, what the fuck is he gonna do now? What is that? Gotta get my tongue ready. Here we go. Tez Mitel. I don't know what that is. That's some extra shit. It's like some Latin over here. Nova, got that one. Eclipse. Isn't that the same name that he named the black sword that he formed? No. I think, what was it? Hold on. It was last chapter. Let me go back real quick. What was the name of the sword that he said? Was it Eclipse or is it something else? Nemesis. Oh, never mind. Okay. It was Nemesis. I thought we had an Eclipse name from him. Whatever. So, again, some very edgy names for his attacks. Okay. Nova Eclipse. So, Tez Mattel, Nova Eclipse. Whatever that means. So, he has this gargantuan galactic donut ring. And more of these demonic chain chomps are coming out. Translation, no. Okay, hold on. That's like super small. Let me open it up. Translation, no. The Furigana, the Furigana, sure I'm saying that wrong. Furigana is just Tez Miti, which is I thought that was weirdly not Japanese. An Aztec goddess, not god, a goddess. Kanji is Eclipse Explosion. Okay, we'll look up that goddess later. I assume it's like a darkness god. I'm assuming it's a darkness god. So we have Katakana. Then we have Kanji. And then we have Furigana. Dude, the Japanese language is so fucking complex. If I ever try to learn it one day, which I kind of do, it is going to mindfuck me, man. It will. Okay, the Ring of Darkness overhead. And again, it's a big ring. It's taking up a good chunk of aerial space. He's just bombarding Loki and I think like the area and like a AoE attack right here. Meanwhile, Loki again is doing like his barrage blast breath over here with Ragnar coming in hand, Radcaster. So there's big explosions all over the area. Loki squints. Emu holds out his palm. More explosions are covering a vast area of the forest. And it's a big forest. Jewelry Bonnie, we haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, no, that's not true. We saw her saving Sanji the other chapter. Wow, scary. Bonnie, get back here. It's not like I'm going out there to fight. Not against that guy. Okay, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, would her powers do anything? Especially in her Nika form? Or that piss him off? Would this be like an Oliver conquest situation. She tries to come in like her Nika form. Yeah. Big ass beatdown. And then like conquest is Emu. Nemesis Black Hand. And like shuts her down. Probably. It would probably be like a Conquest Oliver moment if Jewelry Bonnie stepped in. But it would be an interesting thing to see. It's not like I'm going to go fight that guy anyway. Damn right, it's my job to look after you now. And I won't let that happen. Still, I wonder who he is. Sanji, bleeding on the ground. He clearly outranks all of the God Knights. But he's not one of the 5 elders. he's above them. I suppose it's only natural for a vast 800-year organization to have spawned some dark shadows, given its history of power struggles. Interesting. What other power struggles are you mentioning? Not just the Void Sentry, maybe. With that Vegapunk personality in the background. If that's the case, wait, Sanji, you're still injured. I can't back down, Bonnie-chan. Yo, Sanji got fucked up, man. He got really fucked up. And again, Killingham, he should be doing something too. He has the Black Omens. We have not seen the God Knights perform yet. But to be fair, it's been Emu time. Yeah, Sanji. I guess I don't need to deal with you after all. I gotta admit, it's crazy that you're even breathing after an attack like that. So, props to Sanji, of course. Where are you going? Huh? I'm gonna go see my mission through that I came here for. Can't you tell? My power is now overflowing. So yeah, this is the Omen rings are a stat boost. It was clear, but now it's like extra clear. They have stat boost. Also, is his tail black? Does he have, like, other black shadows on him now? Alright, we need to see these omens do shit. We need to see these omen buffs do something. Yet again, another Hulk jump. So these guys are, like, super fucking strong now. They're looking like Galan from Seven Deadly Sins. Whee! Just jumping all over the place. Toodaloo. Yeah. Oh, he jumped on Sanji. That's foul. He used him as a springboard. Oh, that's disrespectful. That prick hasn't even given up on kidnapping the children yet. Tries to skywalk away. Sanji, we can't let everyone's effort be in vain. Usopp and Luffy admire this country, and it's my personal duty to protect Elbaf. Look at that. I'm like, oh, Sanji, taking a little bit of responsibility there. Interesting. It's the land of giant beauties. There we go, of course. And then both of them are like, this idiot. The Owl Library. Where is the Owl of Gahul? Where is Gahul? Where is Wang Shitong? He who knows 1,000 things. To think that this back door... Oh, there's a back door. Oh, is he not in the Heaven Realm? Oh, man. I thought he would be in the Heaven Realm. To think that this back door would lead to an underground passageway. An underground passageway? Like how you remember in Zoe, the whale tree, which still has never been explained. The whale tree actually is hollow inside, that you can actually go in there, and that's where they were A, storing Raizo, and B, storing the road poneglyph. Is the Elbaf tree, is there certain chunks of it that are hollowed out in the main trunk area? Ooh, can you go inside the main trunk? Oh, that would be cool. That'd be like another hidden area, like another hidden island, essentially. This hidden room is unbelievable. Ah, there he is. There's Wang Shitong. So he's not on the top level of the tree. Fuck, damn. When are we gonna go to the top level of the tree? Oh, Oda, please don't forget. Oda, please don't forget. Oda, please, I'm begging you. We have to go to the top of the tree. Please. This hidden room is unbelievable. So there's a hidden room in the owl library. Of course there is. There's that one laboratory, and now there's a hidden library. You've saved the books from the fire and brought them here, didn't you? Beeble. Right, that's his name. Beeble. Thank you. I thought that they had all been reduced to ashes. Nah, I was not going to do that twice. Yes, I'm grateful too. I'm starting to see you're more of a mystery than I first reckoned. The owl, sussing him out with the ... Like, yes, of course. Beeboo. Listen, yo, this owl knows a lot more. Chopper needs to talk to this fucking owl, because he can communicate with animals. We need Chopper to talk to this thing ASAP. Like, what do you know, sir? What do you know? Like, I guarantee you, it's going to be like, oh, yes, I knew Joy Boy. I knew Nika. I was actually on Joy Boy's crew, too, because why not? Yeah, like me, Joy Boy, Emeth, Zonisha, Emu of Nirana, Lily, D, Nefertari, just you name it. We were all back then. We were homies back then until that bitch Emu decided to, you know, be a fucking simp. It's going to be something like that. It's going to be something like that. He's going to drop some knowledge on us. Near the western village, the Sea Cloud Port, the Tree Canopy, the western village, and the Rainbow Port entrance. Right, so they want to get the children, so they got to go through that area. Heave ho, a giant ship. Oh, is that Summers? So that's where he went. He went somewhere else on the island to retrieve a ship so they could go down the Rainbow Road. Oh, that makes sense. They want to complete their mission. Damn, I can't believe we're actually following up with this mission. Alrighty, okay. Hello, Summers here. No, wait, make that Super Summers. Oh, fucking Frankie's over here. Super Summers. I found a suitable giant ship for us. Yeah, true. These are giant ships, like legit giant ships. And he can pick them up and chuck them. Oh my god. Actually, hold on. Don't we have a size comparison? I swear to God we do. Don't we have a comparison of their ship to, like, the ships from the Marines? Giant, pirates, egghead. I swear we have, like, a comparison of their ships next to the Marine ships. We have a comparison to the Sunny ship. Let me see. Let me go Marine ships, egghead. I swear to God, we have like a size comparison. And like, don't the giants like yeah, the giants can like fucking jump on them. Yeah, although those are the smaller ships, I think. Those, I believe, are the smaller ships. So we need to see them like next to a Marine war battleship, just to get like a size comparison, because their ship might be way smaller than a giant ship. They're like, the giants of Elbaf's ship might be like towering over them. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. All right, I'll have to go back and double check that because I don't see a good size comparison, but nonetheless, Summers picking that up again is showing that he's got incredible moves. I found a suitable giant ship to get the brats over here in the next 5 minutes. In the Western Village Tavern, look at that forest. It's a complete war zone. Black fire, hockey, lightning, you name it. You name it. So Luffy's still recovering as Loki is drawing Emu out a little bit longer. Are we not going to see a hybrid? Ooh. It was a clean cut, so this treatment should retach your fingers, but it will take a couple months for it to fully heal. Thank you, Chopper. I feel so useless, though. I'm supposed to be treating everyone myself. It can't be helped. Don't beat yourself up about it, Doctor. Thank you, Dr. Chopper. You saved our moms, too. It's just first aid. Once we're out of this mess, I'll treat everyone more properly. Gurtasso. Is this a dream? My top idol's fingers were severed. I humbly offer my fingers if you need them as a donor. I'm good. How cold and yet even your spite is something so grateful for, in these trying times. Alright, Road. Okay. I have to give it to you, though, risking your own life to save your brother, Byron. I have a newfound respect for you, Rodo. Y'all, giving him hope. Giving him hope. He's like, yes, I'm in. I'm in. Woo! He's so excited. Hold on. Yo, fucking T-Sweet. Don't fucking spoil me, man. Don't get too excited, though, Rodo. You're making your wounds gush open. Ugh. I'm high on Gurtasso. And I was just starting to look up to you too, big bro. Western Village, near the port. Zoro's group. Okay, so Zoro going back into the fray too. So we might get a... Okay, we did say this, and other people did say this as well. Zoro and Sanji, now that they're injured, and Summers and Killingham have a power-up, you now make it a fair fight. Which is crazy, because they had immortality, but we saw they apparently were fucking getting stomped on, so... But that's insane, that you have to weaken Zoro and Sanji, and you have to give the other guys super power-ups. Okay. Alright. Okay. Sorry about this, Goldberg. It take too long without a giant's longer stride, Zoro says. Nah, it's okay. I'm the only member of the new giant pirates who hasn't suffered any major wounds in this battle. Besides, this is a crisis for Elbaf. We're lucky that you even have you fighting alongside us. Don't sweat it. Our captain's motto is basically my friend's country is my country. And I like that. No wonder Harajin pledged himself to him. But what's with those black flames? They turned into steel bullets and explosives. What? The black flames can turn into bullets? Like steel bullets? The steel hearts. The steel hearts. What the fuck is going on with fire and steel? And those knights we beat have been powered up as well. If we don't wrap this up soon, it's going to get real ugly from here. Okay, alright. Zoro is thinking, but like, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. The fire is being turned into steel. How and why? The Western Village Port. Summers, I've gone and done it now. I've summoned something insane. Killingham, don't tell me. Yes, I'm afraid so. I accidentally summoned what I'm most scared of. I just got carried away. What the fuck did you summon? Hello? Let me get some more. Let's get you on. Why not? Let's get some Juno. Why would you do that? Is this gonna be some kind of stupid plot point to like have as a ticking timer again? Oh god, please don't do that. Please don't do that. You stupid idiot, that thing is terrifying for all of us. Tell me you can control it? Well, it's a dream demon, so probably. Why? This feels like an unnecessary add-on hero, though. What the fuck are we doing? Well, what's done is done. Just hurry. We're running out of time. And where's Gunko? I saw her on the way here. She looked dead. Wait a minute. Can't you just unmake it? You made it in the first place. Just unmake it. If it's that much of a problem, unmake it. Is that not how the rule works? You can't do that? Just hurry up. We're running out of time. Where's Gunko? I saw her on the way here. She looked dead. What? Yeah, well, whatever. The great emu's body isn't meant to be out on the world. That's a fact. But now, our key combat forces and forces that must be erased are all right here. We must not disappoint the Great One. We must live up to the expectations, Killingham, of course. Western Village, it's raining cats and dogs all over a sudden. Oh, rain. Interesting. Okay, so that's the name of the title. What's going on? The water's gonna flood the inside. Don't let the injured get wet. Now go. Capture those damn brats. Water? A water hand. Oh, no. Not a water devil fruit. Oh, please. Probably not. It's a water demon, but still. Colin, Yilva, so the children are being, like, grabbed by a water entity. Help! Ugh. There's something outside. For those of us born above the clouds, the idea of water falling from the sky is quite terrifying. Is it? I guess. Sure. Huh, I never thought of it like that. They fear the rain. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, wait! The rain god. The rain god. Remember, the mural... Oh, fuck. So, are we gonna get the earth god shit, too? There's the earth god. There is the hell serpent. There is a goddess of the ocean. There is a rain god. And there's a forest god. And, of course, the sun god. Oh, fuck me, man. Hang on. What the fuck? Don't tell me. No. We've always heard the stories. Not only about the D clan and Nika. Oh, we're getting more. We're getting more. All of a sudden, we're getting more. Not only the D clan and the Nika, but also the monster known as the Rain God. The one who pelts the lower realm with water from overhead. What the fuck is this lore? Oh, we're going back to the mural. You know we're going back to the mural. What the fuck is that design? Whoa. Hold on, Oda. I think you might have cooked with this one. It's like a Shinto god of rain, multi-armed goddess. God, but it looks like a female. Huh. Okay. It's his interpretation, I guess. It appears with the rhythm of the rain dance. The rhythm of the rain dance. I think we've heard of that before. Whoa. Zaza. Oh, Zaza. That's the name of the... That's the name of the rain god? Zaza? Really? Really? Nika, I can understand. Zaza? Really? Wow. Zaza. Now that's frightening. So, okay. Then we're going to get some stuff on the forest god. We're going to get some stuff on the earth god. Then there's the goddess of the sea. So I assume we're going to get information about her, too. So, okay, these gods, they're all going to matter to some level. Zaza, now that's frightening. So she is just an embodiment of rain. Help us, the children. What I find most scary, rain god Zaza, dream demon. Break next week. Yeah, we knew this. Fuck. All the lore implications here. Oh my god, damn. I'm bringing them over now, so get ready, Summers. Yeah, we can set sail whenever. Not good. There's a commotion back in the village. Should we go back? Huh? No. It'll be fine. Oh, okay. So the matchup, I think, is going to happen. The matchup's going to happen. Sanji's going to go water and fire. Water and fire. So he's going to boil. He's going to boil the water. Yeah. The fire of love will scorch the rain god. I like that. And then the demon hunter, Zoro, over here, will hunt the fucking summer over here. Hey, don't screw this up. Right back at you. Okay, so the matchups are going to be Summers versus Zoro, and then Sanji versus Killingham. So the matchups are happening. They're gonna happen. It's just crazy that we had to do this prep work just to make the matchup happen. Okay, so Summers better show something equivalent to whatever Zaza Killingham's water entity here. He's basically gonna turn to Hashirama. Mokuton! Fucking Senju, terrible thousand-arm Kanon. He's gonna make this out of thorns. Yeah, he needs to make this. That's what I am going to expect Summers to do. Because if Killingham is busting out Zaza over here, sounds like a fucking drink. If he's busting out Zaza, bro, this better be Summers. This better be fucking Summers. And Zoro's gonna have to be Madara Uchiha, like, just going ham right now. He better fucking unleash the power of the Buddha. The goddamn thorn entity. Maybe he knows the tale of the forest god, and because his powers are plant-related, sure. I summon forth my interpretation of the forest god. What name you want to make the forest god? Leaphole. Yeah, we'll go with that. The forest god Leaphole. What the fuck? Okay, matchups are happening. I gotta go back for a couple things. So, I think first and foremost, I should go back for the mural. So let's go back for the mural. Let me look for the mural real quick. The mural. Okay, here we go. The first world. Within the earth, there is flame. People consume to desire. I think this is a weird translation. Hold on. Nah, this is weird. That's... Okay, I don't know what the fuck translation that was. Here we go. Fuck that for a second. Here's the real translation. Here we go. The first world. Within the earth, there was fire. Mankind succumbed to greed and touched the forbidden sun. The enslaved prayed, and the sun god appeared. The earth god was enraged, and with the serpent of hellfire, shrouded the world in death and darkness. And they will never meet, whoever they are. The second world. Within the void, there was a breath. The forest god tamed the demons. The sun spread the fires of war. Those of the half moon dreamed. Those of the moon dreamed. Man killed the sun and became god. The sea god stormed, and they will never meet. Within those chaos, there's emptiness. The inconvention remnants recall the promised day and hear the voice of the half moon. The sun god dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun returns and brings a new morning. They will surely meet. So we don't know who the moon are. We could say maybe the not the Lunarians, the Sky Peens, because they originally assumingly are from the moon. The half moon should be the D's because they get mentioned twice here. We don't know who they are when they talk about will never meet or will surely meet. There is a god of war mentioning kind of loosely here, which is what we now know from Elbaf. There is a forest god. There is a rain god. There is the earth god. There is the god of the sea or the goddess of the sea. There's the sun god. And now the rain god, which goes back to what we saw in the flashback with Noland. So this... Shit. God damn, I can't believe it. We're actually gonna... Ooh, nice. Zaza colored. Shit. Not bad. I'll have to say that for later. But yeah, so this panel here, or like this flashback here, talking about these gods, might low-key actually be a lot more important than I feel like we gave credit for. Or some people gave credit for. Because there were people that were saying these gods are gonna be real or whatever. But real to what extent, though? Take the girl to the altar, the god of the sun, the god of the rain, the god of the forest, the god of the earth. They mention these four in particular, but there is a god of the sea, or goddess of the sea. goddess of the sea, because it's been mentioned. It's been mentioned. A name, the Princess Shirahoshi, who has the same power, will inherit her own. In fact, the ancient weapon Poseidon. I swear they've mentioned, though, a goddess of the sea. Joy Boy is a person who lived on the surface during the 100-year void century. So at least 800 years ago, message was meant for the mermaid princess of the island of that time. It was an apology breaking a promise made with the Fishman Island promise. The contents of that promise was never clear, but someone will come along to fulfill that promise in Joy Boy's stead, at least according to the royal ledger. So we believe that day and the upholding of our part of the promise by protecting Noah throughout the generations, for it's not until the day of promise comes about Noah fulfilling that ancient purpose. Okay. I swear to God, though, they've talked about a goddess of the sea. In One Piece, the goddess of the sea is technically the ancient weapon Poseidon, and that's AI, though. One Piece focus on Poseidon often is called the sea god. Implies that the mermaid god. Potentially, some theories speculate, the One Piece community speculate that Emu... devil fruits cursed by the goddess of the sea. In One Piece, devil fruits considered to be cursed by the mother of Mother Nature. The sea loathes them, punishing them. Right, this was said at some point. I just want to find like the specific language here. If only I had the power of the Oppi Oppi fruit on the specific day, I would have mastered them. This is how valuable and important to fulfill mankind's longest dream. I may be called the ultimate devil fruit for a reason. Yes, the power, the immortal surgery, the ones with the wrath of the sea god, right? Sea god. In exchange. But it's interesting that in the mural that we see, they don't talk about the rain god. The rain god's talked about in... They're talked about in the flashback with Nolan with the Skypeans. Or, I'm sorry, the Shandians. The Shandians talk about the rain god. They don't talk about the sea god. They don't. Which is interesting that they don't. What is this? Oh, God, so bright. Okay, but yeah, so the gods are becoming more and more upfront here. So at the bare minimum, there is a sun god, there's a rain god, there's a forest god, there's an earth god. The sea gods or sea goddess should appear. Is it Poseidon? Not too sure, but it could be Poseidon. It could be Poseidon. And then there's the hell serpent. And then there's also whatever the fuck this entity is. There's also the god of war / the Nidhogg. But again, he's not really mentioned here, per se, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4 with sun, rain, forest, and earth. The primary 4, you could say. The 5th would be the god or goddess of the sea, number 5. Then you have the 6th one potentially being the god of war from Elbaf. Then you have a fucking shadow entity over here, maybe the demon king, demon god, whatever. That's there, and then you have the Hellfire Serpent. So these are the major entities that stalk the Earth at one point or another. Okay. Fucking Zaza. Crazy design. Alright. Let me go through this one more time real quick. So, in the beginning, cool cover page, I guess. Emu calls him a traitor. What does he mean by traitor? Like, we were all gods. Us. Sun God, Nika, and Joy Boy. You, the god of war. I was maybe the forest god? Maybe? Again, not too sure. The forest god or the demon king, demon god, We were all gods. We were higher order beings. But you and Joy Boy had to go and betray that. You had to throw your lot in with the mortals of the lower realm. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Not too sure, but he calls him a traitor of some kind. Reminiscence about the olden days. Talks about lightning and ice being colliding together to be born, which is interesting. Like, why lightning and ice? Is there a significance there in Japanese mythology about lightning and ice? Ragnar officially becomes a mythical fruit. So let me peep the mythical chart, because I think now we are officially over the number of mythicals to Zoan, or mythicals to Logia, which has been a little bit of contentions. A little bit. Let's see. Where's the list? There should be a... Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, confirmed mythicals: Luffy, Marco, Sengoku, Kaido, Katarina, Orochi, Onimaru, Yamato, Stronger. Okay, but you're putting the Gorosei here. We haven't confirmed just yet, I am pretty sure. So, they can be out. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, we got now update Ratakaskar, 12, technically speaking. Okay, so there's technically 12 confirmed mythical fruit users. Now Logia. How many Logias do we have? Please stop blocking. I gotta get a VPN. Smoker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we're even. We're dead even right now. Oh wait, Monet. Okay, hold on. 13. So there is currently 13 confirmed canon Logias. So they have one more fruit to match up. Is it possible that Emu is going to be confirmed to be a mythical fruit user? Probably. But it's still not there just yet. And again, we talked about it earlier in the stream, but like this, block here with the naming scheme and the text bubbles not matching up. Oh, I think I got rid of it, but like it's not matching up. That might be a legit thing. It could be a real thing. So we go through that. The ice and lightning combination. Okay, so what is this god? This Aztec god. Aztec god. Let me see. What's his name? Tiz. The Tezme, or singular Tezmetal, are the terrifying skeleton star. What? Oh my god, that sounds a badass name right here. Like, damn. The fuck? The terrifying skeleton star demons. In Aztec mythology associated with darkness, the solar eclipses, and destruction of the world. Oh. Depicted as a female figure with claws and skulls, they were believed to attack the sun, if successfully, would descend to the earth, devouring humanity during a solar eclipse or the end of a 52-year cycle. Oh, cool. Terrifying, but cool. All right. Okay. So again, darkness against the sun over here. Cool name. Bonnie says she's not going to go fight, which again makes sense. Lilith trying to put the pieces together. Killing him being supercharged. Sanji, nah. I admit you're really good at breathing. Nah. It's going to see through. Again, the power over here. Sanji going to do his thing. Bibu, the goddamn owl of Gahul, led to the underground passageway. There's a hidden room. Unbelievable. You saved us. Yeah, so again, this owl, too, it has a lot of secrets. He's going to be like, yes, I know the Void Sentry. Of course I do. Near the Western Village Sea Cloud, right, we went through here. We had the giant fucking ship. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check out the scale. That's when I wanted to look. So, when the giants arrive, I want to see that fucking scale. Let me see. Where is when the giants touch down? Or like just seeing like the ships in comparison. So we had Emeth, these guys. I mean, like, some of these should be a battleship. There should be a war battleship somewhere. Because Saul can pick up a war battleship. Okay. If the ship Summers is picking up is the same size as the giant warrior ship, he's picking up something that's way bigger than a marine battleship. He's picking up something that's like, again, even though Oda's scaling can be all over the place, something that looks like it's like dwarfing a battleship. That's crazy that he's gotten that much stronger. Yeah, let me just scroll and see if I can find more scaling, if possible. Yeah, like right there. Like these bigger ones, I think, are the marine battleships. They're the war battleships. And again, yeah, dude, no, these things, nah. Because again, Saul can pick one of these guys up. Saul can pick one of these guys up. If the ship he's picking up is similar in size to the giant pirate ship, maybe it's smaller. It could be slightly smaller, but it's probably still bigger than a marine battleship. And he's able to lift that and chuck that, no problem. Like, these things are not small, man. They're not fucking small. These are, like, huge ships. Yeah, like, it takes Luffy to go into Gear 3, again, the size of a fucking giant. Like, yeah, oh my goodness. Like, they are fucking huge, man. The fucking marine ships are huge. And the giant pirate ship, and maybe this one, are dwarfing it. They're dwarfing it. They are fucking dwarfing the battleships. That's fucking crazy. Like, damn, dude, damn. And Saul can pick one of these things up, too, mind you. He can pick one of these things up like we saw in the flashback. Yeah, I mean, like, again, he's still relatively small to the ship. He is. But he can pick one of these guys up. So, essentially, Summers is doing the equivalent of what Saul did here to the Marine battleship, except he's doing it to A giant ship. God damn. That power-up is crazy. So they're still moving on with their plans to capture the kids. We see everyone recovering. Goldberg is helping Zoro get to his location. There's something going on with the flames and steel. Why? Not sure. Again, if he's also the forest god, forest and steel? How does that make sense? So Zoro's trying to piece that together. Killingham's frightening over how he made a dumb fuck here. Again, I don't know how he does that, but apparently he did. But Summers is like, nah, it's okay. Also, fuck Gunko if she's really dead. Probably not, though. Brooke and her probably still need some information gathering together. But Summers like, we're here. We need to show that we can be loyal subordinates to Emu and do our part. And then Killingham's like, yeah. Again, where is it? Summers better bust this shit out. He better bust like a thorny version of the 1,000-hand Bodhisattva. If he's not doing that, bitch. Bitch tier. Alright, and then again, the rain. They talk about like the rain constantly pours and injures, captures the children. For those born above the clouds like us, the water falling from the sky is terrifying. We've always heard the stories about not just the D-Clan and Nika, but also the monster known as the Rain God, the one who pelts lower realm with water from on high. So again, that's interesting new lore mechanics there with the Rain God and potentially the other gods. Crazy design. And now we're going to be on break. But Zoro and Sanji, they're having their matchup. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. I'm ready for it then. I am 110% ready for this matchup. Because ultimately, outside of just giving Zoro a fight and Sanji a fight, the purpose that it serves, or should serve, is that it gives Zoro and Sanji the opportunity to, like, learn how to fight against the Immortals on some level. Zoro conquers Haki. Sanji, whatever he has up his sleeve with the fire. Just something. Training punching bags, essentially. Now they're injured, and they have power-ups, but still punching bags nonetheless. Yeah. Alright, let me see. I guess the last comment before we head out. Big Mom said, I'm curious, why were the 5 elders in the previous chapters just sitting relaxed in their room while there was a fire outside Pangaea Castle? So as of right now, from the dialogue that we've heard, Summers, Shamrock has taken care of whatever was going on. And from how they were talking about it, it may have been some insurrection from the Celestial Dragons themselves. Like, there's infighting going on, potentially speaking. So because Shamrock is on it, they have nothing to fear as of right now. That's why they're chilling. If you're still here, Big Mom. But again, there should be stuff happening soon. But yeah. Alright. I'm going to head out for the evening. I'll peep over and see if they're still live with the Cole chat. If you want to hear more opinion, go check him out. Go check out his channel. He does some controversial, toxic stuff sometimes, but good stuff nonetheless. Go check him out. So, One Piece is going to be on break again next week, so we'll get to other stuff. Crazy new lore stuff. I'm really curious how we're going to tie this in. Is the Earth God, the Forest God, the Sea God, if that is not Poseidon, are they going to show up or be done in some way? Maybe. And then Luffy is still not here, which is shocking, but I guess gives more Loki time to shine. Hybrid form potentially could be coming our way. Yeah. So, Luffy's still charging. But Emu's going to get more hurt. Unless he's going to like, alright, again, that's cute. Here's 50% of my real power. And then just nukes the battlefield or some shit. Yeah, maybe. But okay, I'm going to head out. Everyone, thank you for coming. Like the stream, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, all that YouTube jargon. Everyone that was here, thank you very much. VOD gang people, bless you guys for watching this later on. I much appreciate you guys as well. Until tomorrow for our watch series, finishing up Maul. I will also make sure to record as we're doing it live, just because it might get taken down again. Going through more Trigun Stampede, then Sunday with our regular read-throughs. Until then, catch you later. Peace. Take it easy. Crazy chapter. Emu give him some cool lore stuff. But Zaza, not the name I would have thought, but you know, Oda Soda. So, till then,